Ah, fresh, crisp water to drink. Delicious. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survivor Challenge. So today we need to basically get those bales sorted out because we've done it all. We've done all the work. We've produced hay bales, we've produced silage bales, but we currently just have them sat on the trailer, and in fact we have many bales in the yard down there just sitting around waiting for it to rain, and yeah, that's no good. They need to be undercover. So yeah, first things first, let's put the baler away. There they all are. They're going to be used pretty quickly, but the thing is they just can't be sitting around. So I was going to put them into this shed, but really I would love to build another shed. So I'm wondering if it would be wise to rest so the canola is ready, and then that will clear that field just over here. I'll just take a trailer with me actually, because yeah, I think we are going to do the harvest very soon. This one's probably still full of seed. Don't really know what to do with it, but it does not want to be left outside, so I'll put this one in the shed. Ah, that'll do. I'm no good at reversing them, but at least now if it rains they're not going to get wet. So yeah, I'll use the Marston trailer for carting. Because it is canola, the combine won't be filling up super quickly and we won't get a super amount of seed. This will be needed for the olives very soon. Hopefully we can sell them in March. Another reason to move on. But I'm 95% sure this field is almost ready. Yes, it's in flower, so next month it should be ripe. Hopefully. This is the best place for the shed. So if we can put a shed here, then we can put all of our bales into here, and then when we need them, just take them out, do the mixture here in the yard, and feed them to the cows. The cows are doing very well. In fact, they have 17,000 litres of milk. If they've got enough space to store more, then we'll wait until the price is super good. Yeah, it's just over half. The price for milk is... oh, it's good. It's very good. Okay, so we're going to have to do that now. Not to worry. We'll do that and then we'll go to bed. It's a good job I checked. We'll use the water tanker. We can't use the yellow one because that one's used for herbicide. The cow looks happy. Enjoying life, just taking in a bit of sunshine. Right, this is the place. This is where we can pump out the milk. I'm pretty sure it will fit. I think this is more than the 17,000 litre capacity. It isn't, okay. It was worth a try, it was worth guessing. Anyway, yeah, sorghum on the left, which is ready, and canola on the right. And then potatoes at the top, which will be done, but no rush at all, just as long as they're done before the end of the series. Well, 15,000 litres is going to be a significant amount anyway, so I don't think we need to go back for the final 3,000 or so. This should still be really good. Let's watch the money come in. It's quite a big tanker. I'm surprised it didn't fit. I thought it was maybe 20,000 litres. And the final bit. There we go. Not bad. And the environmental score was very helpful too. It's good to see £28,000 back in the bank account. Okay, so can we backload anything, I wonder? Would it be wise to... I'm not putting herbicide in it, but we could put an IBC on top of it. Yeah, I'll just check, because if it means keeping that production going for a bit longer, then that would be good. Oh, it's seed that we're running the lowest on. That's amazing. But no, I will. I'll put 2 more IBCs of herbicide on the top. Let's just go for 2 of these. And it looks like getting a bucket load of seed would make it worthwhile. Although actually we can just empty it directly from the trailer. Such a handy forklift. We need to get something, some kind of vintage forklift on Vintage Survival. That reminds me, I need to keep a lookout for something. A vintage loader, anything which would be acceptable, anything that would pass as an older machine. I think it would be okay to encroach into the modern classics, but only if there's no alternative. There we go. Right, I'll see you back at the farm. So that can go there. Detach, we'll attach to the yellow one. Herbicide has to go into the yellow one, and it does have to go into a tanker before it can go into the greenhouse. I'm not too sure why, but it does. At least I couldn't find an alternative. There we go. We're filling up from the 2 IBCs. Done. And whilst that's unloading, I'll get some seed. We don't want to use it all if we can help it, but I think probably when he gets to about 7, that'll do. Because the rest of it's going to be required for other greenhouses and the drill. That's good, and then next time we need this will be when we're putting the bales into the shed. So get that attached, and I think we're done. That should be everything. Okay, right. So hopefully that's all looking good. It probably will need some more water at some point, although it requires the same amount of water as it does seed and fertilizer and herbicide and everything, so really it's still a long way in front. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Ah, lovely day. So we need to get the combine. There it is. Can we go over the bridge? I think we can do, actually. It's a really good bridge. Nice and wide. We do have sorghum in the tank, so, well, we could actually do the sorghum field first, but I'd like to get this shed built. It'd be good to get these bales under cover. So this can go into the pit, into the silo. There we go. We will be doing sorghum actually if the canola isn't ready, but I would be surprised. I think it will be ready. But then I did think that the tanker was over 20,000 litres, so yeah, let's just see. No, it's not ready. Right, so that does cause a bit of a problem for building the shed. We'll do the sorghum then. It has to be done. Maybe the shed could go over here. I didn't want it to be though. And if you're thinking it can go where the trailer is, on the piece of grass, we don't actually own it. Yeah, it's because it's done as a grid. But as you can see, that is actually part of 37. Well, at least we're not bringing the combine over here for nothing, and it will be harvested tomorrow. We've munched our way through here very quickly. I actually didn't think it would all fit into 2 trailers, but it's looking now like it is going to, quite easily. So yeah, hopefully the price is good, because I think there's no reason to keep the sorghum. It will be for selling, because we don't have any chickens or anything to feed the sorghum to. So yeah, have to check the prices. But honestly, I would have much preferred to do the canola. We can just build the shed over that crop. We don't actually have to wait to harvest it. But it's come this far, it would seem a bit of a shame just to destroy it. It would only be a small area. Okay, we're done. Not bad. So yeah, this trailer I can definitely fill to 100%. The other one, yeah, maybe not quite. There is a bit of crop here actually, I'll get this harvested. Yeah, it's already looking quite full. There we go. It's where I stopped, and yeah, I missed a bit. There we go. So we still have 4,242 litres in the tank. This trailer over here is only about 38% full, so it will very easily fit. So whilst that is just finishing off, let's jump into the tractor, which is here. We'll get moving and we'll check the prices. Sorghum. We do have some in storage actually. £1,000. 880 currently. That's good enough. Yeah, so I can't fit the other trailer to this trailer, so we'll have to come back for it. But we can at least top the other one up with about 2,500 extra litres that we had in the combine already. As it turns out, I didn't actually need to unload it, but I was setting off with the intention of harvesting canola, so I couldn't really just leave it in there. Soon we'll be able to make those upgrades to the Valtra. I look forward to it, because at the moment that tractor isn't really that usable to us, but when we have sold the Massey Ferguson, put a front loader, a new engine and a new gearbox into it, the Valtra will be amazing. It'll be 200 horsepower and a 50k gearbox. And it's got the extra weight, it's like 2.2 tons heavier than the Massey Ferguson. And then that gets the Massey Ferguson out of the way so I can buy another one, because I'm still buying the bigger one. Is it in, I think it might be in the large tractor category. Yes, was it that one? I think so. We're going to be buying something like this very soon. Anyway, that was 7,727. Looks like you don't get a bonus, an environmental score bonus on that. Yeah, and I think we should probably service this tractor because we are not going to be getting rid of it. This is a very important tractor to us. In the end, we'll have 3 tractors still. Oh, although its brakes aren't the best, but it's still a good tractor. £2,279. Oh, and they've also given it a wash. Lovely. That was overdue. Diesel. Yeah, we'll get some diesel as well. Shouldn't be too expensive. Not like modern day prices. Prices today in real life. Blimey. £80. It was £80 to fill this tractor's tank. It was about half full. Cost me £100 the other day just to refuel my car. Oh, look at this. We have got some weeds. Oh, and look at our trees. They've really grown. Towering above the farm. And over virtual Daggerwin, who has gone very quiet recently. I'm going to take this trailer off over here. And yeah, we'll go and pick up the other one. I definitely want to have all these bales in storage by the end of today's episode. So, we could rest. Actually, if we do rest, the price might have increased, because the price for sorghum is increasing. But I can only rest if we know that the cows are going to have enough food. The sheep definitely do. So we'll put the auger in, and we'll switch the engine off. Should have space for the final 2,500 litres. Just had a bit of a brainwave. It wouldn't be the area of choice, but we do have another plot of land to build the shed. I think for the sake of waiting though, it would be silly. The piece of land behind the cow farm, because one more day really should get that field to be ripe. Right, so I don't like to do this. I hate passing through the days quickly. But they do have enough food, so that's all good. Like I said, the sheep definitely do. Is the greenhouse still working? No. Oh, it's still run out of seed. Wow. That's amazing. Well, we'll just keep it deactivated for now. As you can see, we've got loads. Loads of olives, loads of grapes. Most of the grapes have spawned. But we'll get those sold. when the price is right. And the best time is June for both of them. 1300 or so. Yep, we can do better, so no rush to get that sold. But there probably is a rush to get this sold at a better price. So I'm going to go to bed again, because the field will hopefully be ready and I should get a better price for this load. It's a new day, but the price is now maxed out on the sorghum. Still 8 something. The field is ready to harvest. The maple syrup still has a great demand, or a really good price, so we can sell that next time. But most importantly, yes, I can just harvest a strip. We can build the shed today. We'll probably do the rest of the harvest next time. But yeah, I want to get all of the feed into the shed. And up it goes. But at least we are gathering quite a bit of money now. We're probably going to need about 60 to 70,000 pounds to make all the upgrades necessary on the Valtra. But the Mighty Ferguson, if we sell that, it's going to be worth about 32, I think, 32,000. So not terrible. Anyway, that was 11. It's good enough. Ah yes, look at that. Nice and ripe. It's a big field too. I'll mark out with the combine exactly where we're going to harvest today. It is just this end piece. Give us the space. And as for the shed, well, I haven't actually decided, but something... I did actually want the workshop, but then the workshop isn't going to be a great place to store bales. So we could go for another one like this, or we could go for one of these. That's deeper, but then it would take up more space. Yeah, I will have a think about it. The sheds that I've already been using have been perfectly good enough for bales, so we'll probably go for another one like what we've got at the top, in the top yard. Should be fine. Anyway, yep, as I said, we'll mark it out, so straight across here. Looks like I've parked the feed mixer quite close to the edge of the field. Try not to hit it. And this area can now become, well, not all of it, but some of it can become more yard. But I hope you'll agree, it was worth waiting. It was better to wait so we can actually harvest the crop instead of just building over an existing crop and wasting it. I think I did build something over this field. Probably that sell point. So we have already eaten into it quite a lot. We've got to harvest as much as possible. Right, swing round and we'll be pretty much done. There we go, so it is 2,500 litres, quite significant. We'll pop this over here ready for next time. We're ready to continue the harvest. And I wonder what the price is like. Do we need some? I don't know. We could keep some for canola oil, but I don't really want to. I think it'd be best just to sell this. Typical. Yeah, December's the best time. It's now April, so the price is coming down, but it's still good enough. So here goes. Construction. This one. Or this one. This one is good. It's got a few barrels in it. Yeah, I'm going to go for this one. I think probably before I do this, I'll make sure it's totally level. It's not 100% level. I reckon just there, because then we can extend Is it asphalt or is it gravel? Let's take a look. It's asphalt. So it will cost us a small amount of money, probably £1,000. But it's going to be worth it. Because we're actually going to have space to manoeuvre. That's a bit in the way. Should I put a smoother edge on here? Okay, that's left a bit of a weird shape. Might keep that as grass, possibly. But the reason for putting it at this angle is just because it's going to be easier to get the bales in and out to put into the feed mixer. In fact, we might even use the other piece of land for a placeable feed mixer, we'll have to see. There's not that long left in the series though, but I might still be tempted to go with one. Anyway, yeah, I can now, finally, take all of the bales off here, categorise them, and put them into the shed. So it's actually really good it's a 3-bay shed because we can have silage, hay, and straw. We do have more straw bales in the top shed, which I'll bring back down eventually. But yeah, let's just load these into there. And the final 3. So we do actually have quite a decent amount of bales. We may do 50-50 again. I did actually suggest doing a full field of silage. But yeah, this has been good. It's given us a nice even amount of hay and silage. Straw we'll be getting from another field. We've got another field over there actually. One of them is ready to harvest and it will give us straw. Not that we're desperate for it, but yeah, this one here. These two. Oats. And actually that one looks to be wheat. So, yep, that's good. Wheat and oats. Just move the trailer out of the way. And I think we are going to be done. There must be quite a few products spawning as well. Has been some time. But do you think I should get a placeable feed mixer? Because this feed mixer is good, but it does take probably 3 full loads, maybe 4, to actually feed the cows. A placeable one would be more interesting. I'll have to see how expensive they are. But the cows, yeah, they get through it pretty quickly. Let's just check and see how they're doing. Oh, look at all that wool. Cows are fine. Yep, that's all good. So, just to keep the sheep going, we better move the wool. They are doing well. That should do it. Yes, we'll be dealing with that when the price is good. And as I said, the maple syrup is good. So next time we'll sell this. Hopefully there's a few to spawn. Yep, probably 6 pallets. There's 3 more. Can we get another 3? Maybe 2? Should be 2. There we go. They just took their time. Brilliant. Oh yeah, and the trees, they were just selling. They look a bit dead. They will have run out of manure. Not that one. This one? Nope, they're doing okay for manure. In that case, what have they run out of? Water! Blimey. So that is what we'll do first of all next time. Deliver water to the trees and sell the maple syrup. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.